Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, we're returning to our computer complex because, well, we actually need some computers. And this is a project long overdue for completion. Just as a reminder, this is just a blueprint. We have our circuit boards being made, our AI limiters being made in the purple area. We've got crystal oscillators in the orange area, and right below us, we are making computers in this blue area. So we're just gonna move forward a little bit here and make some high-speed connectors. We want about we're gonna end up with about 20 machines, which is a little more than we need, but that's okay. If I check my handy dandy spreadsheet here, we actually only need 17.33. We're going to use our handy dandy blueprint made specifically for this computer complex project. And we're going to use the natural height of our computer building here to our advantage. The key is primarily to get the first one right. 2 spaces between buildings with items on the corner. Switch over to blueprint mode. Oh, this is perfect. And get this last one in correctly. This item toolbar is just right in the way. Can't see the corner to guarantee this is where it should be. 99% sure that's where it should go. Oh, so aggressive. Let's switch to something. Oh, why do I have 2 of these? Put that there, put that there. Okay. So that's one level of high-speed connectors. That's what? 10 machines. So let's just build one more level. There we go. The basics are built. And I had some extra materials in that storage container just in case, but it's pretty straightforward when you're using the blueprint. Really no additional cases available to us. So let's get in here and build the main bus. And then for simplicity's sake, we're gonna go out of our way to make power. Somewhere in here, I know there's a power connector. We'll make this a double wall. Then I think if I slip a little light control panel in here. Oh, I need some AI limiters. Luckily, they're being made all around me, but I should have some in a... Oh, well. Well, I struggle to find one when I know I can get them. Ooh. We're actually making them and they're being shipped. This guy needs quick wire. Interesting. Well, we do have some in this container right here. And you almost have like a power bus where you have to connect the blueprints to each other. There we go. I was trying to figure out why I wasn't getting power. And it's important to remember that this is a slight bug where half of these are yellow and half of them are white because I connected it after I chose the color. So if I re-choose this, they should all be yellow. So minor bug, but worth pointing out. And now I need to get power up to the second level here. I think what I'll do is I'll just connect this as a lower connection. And this as an upper connection. Where is the... Oh, okay. And I think all of this should be connected as well. All right, we're all set power-wise. Come back here and build some belts. And I'm mentally reminding myself that we also need to build the output side of this. But building this part first allows us to start generating high-speed connectors once we make the full connections on the front end. Almost there. Last one. Okay, there we go. All the good stuff is connected. I wonder if I have any steel beams over here. Give me a second. I want to check for steel beams. I need a few. There we go. Also, be nice to have some additional aluminum. And if I could find some silica locally, that'd be great, but silica is being delivered, so I can just grab that from down below. For those of you who don't remember, we do have a train station directly below us delivering massive amounts of various computer-related inputs. This is one of our first conceptual models of the vertical storage layer. Oh boy, we need more quick wire. We only need one circuit board, so we've got 10 of these, right? So one circuit board would be 30 per minute. That'll fit on one belt. 375 silica will fit on one belt. 900 quick wire will not fit on one belt. While we're at it, gives us a little extra time to think. Let's reflip this switch and make sure everything is working. So the simplest, straightforward way to do this would be to just connect one quick wire belt all the way per level, and then we could connect the rest with a single connection, and then we would drop everything down this way. Right in the middle. Because we've got 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we also want 1, 2. That could work, though it's going to be snug. And maybe unnecessarily snug. Yeah, I think what I'll do is we'll just put each of these other inputs on their own foundation. Right, and so this one will just connect directly. Like that. And then these three will go up to the next level. And then this one will lift up. This one will lift up. I think what we should do, though, is kind of give it a lift. Go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then slap a splitter on there. Sometimes it's hard to put this conveyor pole down when you already have a belt in place. You know what I mean? There we go. Oh, even better. And then I think if I put this in here like this, we're not gonna build the whole thing right away. You know I like my hot belt. We merge you back to that. All right, there we go. So now we've got basically materials ready to go for the second level as well. And just as a reminder, quick wire, we need lots of it. Silica and circuit boards. Silica is over here. Right now we're basically just throwing it away. So what we'll do is we'll combine a couple of these. just so the usage of the like the train cars and even the silica miners gets distributed a little bit more. Now, where do we want to pull this? I should have stopped to check that first. I think we'll just lift this straight to the top here. All right, we are delivering silica. I like to see it on the belt. There we go. Silica, quick wire. Circuit boards, right. And that's going to be a bit of a trek because the circuit boards are being made way over here. We could go on this outer line right here. Good news is we've got plenty of circuit boards. We already have one pretty big storage, and those are probably being shipped off to be used by the computers. I could split them here. What do we have? We've got one belt max sending into storage. And it goes out here, goes around. So yeah, we've got, what, 6 industrial storage containers. Well, we've got that much in capacity, but not necessarily that much in storage. What is going on here? All right, so they're all being stored here. So we have 2 storage containers worth, but we could have up to 7. My thought is to move this back and split it a little earlier. But since these are full and my storage is basically full, that'll take a second, but it'll only take a second. Right or wrong, it only took a second to get what I want. And we'll pull this back a little bit. If I split that there, though, am I splitting it where I want to split it? I don't know if that's true or not. But we'll split it there for now. Ooh. Did all that, now I'm changing my mind just because the lift positioning is not ideal. I'm gonna put a better splitter on here. Uh-oh, but we don't have rotors. Alright, well, we'll put a regular one on here. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just delete that belt for a bit. But we don't need a ton of circuit boards for this build. But we'll take a few from here just to be on the safe side. Just enough for us to avoid Clip City. And what line are we on here? Okay, got it. Running out of concrete. I feel confident that there's concrete right here that I can grab. More than a little bit. Oh, I also have a ton of circuit boards in my inventory. One moment. Let's get rid of those. There we go. There we go. We've provided circuit boards. I think I've made a minor mistake. And then we need 4 lines of... Yeah, we might be able to fix it if we put the quick wire inside of here as a starting point. I think we'll be okay. So what do we have here for storage? Whatever's going on with this one, this line looks like it needs more quick wire, not less. Yeah, the quick wire is definitely marching in. We're gonna have to rework our quick wire over here. So we have a secondary AI limiter plant that's connected to the quick wire plant. But then the rest of the quick wire stuff gets sent over by this sky bridge But I think this line right here is probably being taken by this AI limiter plant. So I say all that to say we don't want to peel from these two because they're already taxed. What's the recipe on this high speed? Gotta see the numbers again. I think I said 900. Yeah, 900. So we would need effectively 2 full belts. I think I'm gonna redo this. Sadly. This is going to be a little bit of a... Uh-oh. What was connected here? It was all quick wire, right? Yeah. All right, so we want 2 full belts of quick wire for our current project. This one's already connected to sort of extend the storage on this side of the world. So things are coming in here at an unequal pace. Is this one empty? Is this one empty? None of these are empty. I want to move this over one. I'm just trying to get the quick wire out of this one into this one. I could do it a lot faster if I just did this, hit store all, hit this, hit take all, hit this, stored all the quick wire, deleted this, and this, and this. And then we could delete this. Well, we ended up with 1 extra box, but we'll get that in a second. All right. So our 3 levels of quick wire flow into here. We know we want to ship out 2 there, and then we want to ship 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So that's basically 6 belts that we need to make. If this one... If have this connected to here, right? And then split. So in order to kind of get closer to what I'm thinking, so in this case, the center one feeds these outer ones. And then down here, we'll make these outer ones feed the center one. There's like no room for error here. That should balance the inputs a little bit. Not perfectly, but it'll be a more balanced output. Thought I said I had 4 connections up here. I'm only seeing 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3. This was probably originally a split. And we'll just make this something that drops down like this. And then we'll drop one of these down. So that gives more of the belts access to more of the quick wire. Like right now, this one is light. This one is heavy. And so it splits into both sides. And then anything that comes out of this one or in that one splits back into the middle one. So now all the belts get a more equal representation. And then, of course, once they back up and they stop hitting the demand on this one, then this one can get more. And then at some point, we'll actually have to sit down and get the right amount of material or quick wire into the actual systems. But for now, we're all set. So minor upgrade. We need 900, which is effectively 2 belts worth. At max. Let's get the stuff out of here right quick. I think that's about right. And then we'll just lift these 2 up. And then when we get close, oh man. Oh wow, we emptied that whole section out. Ooh, we need more quick wire. But that's a problem for a different day. Let's get this little bit done. And we'll have to pull 2 of these. Belting like this is my least favorite and favorite thing. It's nice because you know that you're not going to disturb your walkway, right? But I always feel like I'm gonna get dizzy. Or I'm just gonna walk off the cliff. Okay, we've arrived. One going out this way, perhaps? One going out this way. One going straight forward. And one ducking under. Oh. If that's providing materials, that was a little easier than I thought it would be. Let's see what we've actually connected before we judge that connection. So I don't think we actually connected all the levels. Yeah, one level's working great. And the other levels are just not connected yet. So let's connect more levels. It's pretty straightforward at this point. You just have to listen for the clicks, like that. I think we'll keep the quick wire at the lowest level. We need one more right in the middle. And then with these, we'll just make the commitment that will always connect on the center line. Yeah, it looks like we have a failed connection here. I would expect that these would all have some material flowing. So we're gonna... What did we do last time? I think we went this way with the reconnect. Nope. We went this way with it. Then we connected mergers to it. Connected a lift, moved it up 2. Connected a lift, moved it up 4. Connected a splitter to it. What's going on here? Something looks connected, but isn't connected. This is going into here. Uh-oh. Got a directional issue. Wait a minute. That's better. Yeah, this whole thing was messed up. Sorry about that. I got to building a little too quickly. 1, 2. Splitter. Belt's moving so fast it almost looks like the circuit board's moving in, but they are in fact going out. All right, we're going to rebuild these just so there's no question. Uh-oh. That was almost a tragedy. Well, here's the train station in case you were curious. So you got your train station level, you got your delivery and sorting level. Then you've got your service layer. And then you have the actual construction going on up there. What I was thinking about when I almost fell off the edge of the earth there is we need to figure out what's going on with our quick wire. Why is the splitter working? Oh, because it's not connecting to the splitter. Interesting. It's actually connecting to the belt. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Guess if we peel this back a little bit. There we go. Now everybody's getting quick wire. Cool. All right, so now we've got that level. Looks like it's perfect. We got this level. Looks like we're ready to connect this up. We'll put a merger on. Oh, we gotta build the splitter first. Ew, we should turn this. One. 4. I know there's a way for you to connect on here. Thank you. We'll put a merger on you. And a merger on you. We'll put a lift in here. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Splitter. One more to go. I think we got it by now, though, right? One, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since we're at the top, we can just directly connect these. We got to connect the outputs. Oh no, the outputs are on that side? Huh. Okay. It's not what I was expecting. I'd probably reverse that. This isn't exactly gonna be a service layer. but there might be just enough room to make this work. Depending on how much you hate clipping, I'll move that light a little later. I do love the sound of a manufacturer spinning up. And I build these just so there's no doubt that everything's lined up. And then I'll vertically connect them on the way down. We need to stuff a little bit more silica into the system, and I think this will be really good. Yeah, every machine's complaining about lack of silica. I think we'll just put in a quick method to catch all of this awesome goodness. Ooh, that's way too close. All right, so that's a good little intermittent storage. I don't think we're shipping these. We will use them internally. So we do want to make sure that we build up a little bit of a storage of them, but we don't necessarily have to take them all the way down here. What we do need... That actually looks like it's rocking and rolling. Why are we complaining about our silica intake? I mean, I suppose I could add this additional storage to the mix, but I don't know that I should have to. Yeah, we're getting a full 780 in this mix. Why is everybody complaining about... Do I have a slow belt or something? Alright, this is definitely a mystery. I mean, there's 5 on each level. There's 4 levels. That's 20 machines. 37.5 times 20, 750. I guess it's just taking a little while for everything to back up. Like this machine, this first level gets half. And then the next level gets 25%, and then this level gets 12.5%, and then this one gets, what? 6 point some odd percent. Slim pickings up here. It's kind of like that platform movie. I wonder... And if I really wanted it, I could grab some silica and just force it in here. But eventually, and it will be a while, some of these lower level machines will fill up, kind of like this. And now this level's getting half. Or 45%, right? I could theoretically just walk away and be happy and satisfied in the math. But I think I'm not going to be able to do that. I think I'm going to go over here and grab some silica and hand feed it a few of those top machines so we can start making high-speed connectors just a little bit faster. I should drop them off at the very top. They're the ones that are hurting for the silica the most. Oh, yeah. Circuit board is not a worry. It's only 3 per minute. So they're gonna get full on circuit boards real quick without any problems. Okay. Well, let's load you up too. So that was the last machine. Luckily, so many of the other machines are nice and full that it will get silica pretty quickly. So that's it. We're done. That's, what is that? 20 high-speed connectors. So that's 60 high-speed connectors per minute at its max. I originally wanted 17 machines. I ended up with 20 machines, so that's perfect. And then we'll use those high-speed connectors. We'll probably build a supercomputer right on top of this computer level, because the supercomputers require AI limiters, which we've built, computers, which we've built right here. You should be able to see them. Yep, see the computers right there. And then the high-speed connectors that we just finished. So yeah, next episode I think we'll jump in here and we'll use our blueprint to turn this blueprint into a supercomputer blueprint. And we're targeting 8 machines, so that's really a tiny factory. I mean, that's only 4 blueprint drops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll use this little area over here to pull the good stuff up. And we might split and just pull some of these computers directly out. What are you making? 2.8 per minute? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're making 28 computers per minute. Oh man, we need 30 to build what we want to build. So we might just rip right off of this level before we send the rest down. And I think we use those computers to make the adaptive control units. So we could say half for that and half for that, and we'd be pretty much done. So yeah, there you go. A high-speed connector factory within the confines of our computer complex. Next, supercomputers. Well, totally what we have left to build, believe it or not, heavy modular frames. And supercomputers, and adaptive control units. Those are the three that we have left. We need the heavy modular frames exclusively to build the adaptive control units. And then the supercomputers are kind of a bonus, right? We're kind of here. We've got all this stuff already in place. It makes sense to crank out some supercomputers. Then perhaps when we're done with all that, we'll set up a drone platform somewhere around here to add all these things to the network. But all of that, that's most definitely a solution for a future video. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this 90-minute exclusive long version. I mean, we solved a lot of issues, though. We talked a lot about vertical factories, how to get stuff up to multiple levels, what to do when you have uneven supply requirements, right? Like 60, then here it's almost half, and then here it's almost 1/10. Like what you can do to sort of mitigate some of that. We talked a lot about balancing, you know, my hack way of balancing lines. We are, in fact, going to need to go over and really check out what's going on with our quick wire factory. That could probably use a little balancing act as well. I know there's a little bit of a mess going on. Not everybody's getting an equal amount. The quick wire factory is this area. It's like the third or fourth video of this series. And then this AI limiter was built on top of it to pull in some of the quick wire. But we also have a responsibility to feed the computer complex with quick wire. So we might have to go over here and do a little load balancing. And we might have to go so far as to consider pulling in quick wire and then dropping it all in this little area and then having it be distributed. But that's doubly a problem for a future video. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.